Hello everybody, my name's UnusualDomenic, and today we're going to be playing a game called Call to Arms. Recently I've been playing a lot of it. I'm a huge fan of RTS games, and we're going to be playing a game mode called Conquest. If you don't know what Conquest is, it's pretty much just like a campaign of missions of attack and defense as you research better weapons or soldiers technology to hopefully beat the AI enemy. And what we're going to be doing today is we're actually going to be doing a long conquest. It's not going to be all in one episode, of course. We're going to draw it out for as long as I possibly can. But we are going to be playing on hardcore realism, where damage is highly increased, making it a little bit more harder on myself. But we are going to be playing as a USA, so hopefully I do have an advantage there. So first off, we're starting off with 1,500 points, as I like to call them, or dollars if I'm feeling frisky. And what we're going to be doing, our first mission is actually going to be the dam assault, it looks like. And not dam as in a bad word. We're going to be heading over, I think, yeah, we'll do this one, which is the dam. And we actually start off with 4 research points, and what I think we're going to do is rush down... I think we're going to rush down Abrams so we can get early tanks in, because without tanks then we will just end up getting smoked, and maybe some Apache air support if we end up getting extra research slots. As of right now we don't have very many, so let's go ahead and get the better vehicle and the striker to start off with. We'll go ahead and research selected. We don't really need to worry about too much. We don't really need to worry too much about the defense squad yet, as we're not defending yet. That will be the next round when we will be defending from the AI. And we actually do have 2 call-in battalions over here on the right side of the screen. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get a single striker for a vehicle support. And the rest, I'm just going to buy a couple of assault squads. Just something to pretty much be cannon fodder for the first little bit, but I do want to actually save some money. We'll go ahead and start off with 4 assault squads that will fill the first attack, and a striker as some support. And let's just hop into it. But it looks like we're going to be assaulting a smaller position downhill, so we do have the uphill advantage. I think for starters, we are going to go ahead and call in the striker. As you can see down here, we got to wait for our points to build up. Now, I am going to go ahead and get the striker into a nice position over here on the left to shoot down on any unforeseen enemies down in this little river bank here. So once we get enough points, we'll go ahead and call our infantry in and go ahead and start getting those guys into positions as well. Now, a cool thing about the Call to Arms game is you actually do have a direct control mode, making it nearly first person. If you're using infantry, it's first person, and if you're using a vehicle, it's third person. Luckily for me, we are in hardcore realism, so I do kill enemies in just a few shots, but unfortunately for me, that also goes for me as well. So it only takes about 1 or 2 shots, 1 headshot, and I will unfortunately lose my soldiers. So we are going to have to play it a little bit slow, but not too slow, as up at the top the score is actually ticking down. And we do at least want to win this, so it would be a shame if we lost our first one. So let's go ahead and get our guys into some positions here. Our first group taking under fire. Hopefully our striker it is lighting up their positions. We did take a casualty, unfortunately. 2 casualties, so what we're going to do is we're going to have these guys drop down. I don't want them getting unnecessarily hurt. We're going to manually control this striker, and we're going to just start lighting up their positions, and it is reloading. That's unfortunate. Our boys do have the upper advantage and the technological advantage too. Sadly, we did take 2 casualties, but of course the battle's not over. It looks like there's been in reinforcements, but my striker is gunning them down as we speak, so hopefully we can make a move on that. I'm going to go ahead and have these 2 soldiers that managed to survive the initial onslaught go ahead and push down to the rocks. I'll manually control one of them, see if I can get a couple cheeky shots in. It looks like they both actually have shotguns, which could work in our favor if we decide to push hard on them, but I think we did get all of them. we'll go ahead and have another little assault squad push down to these rocks, and we will have this assault squad push to the sandbags over here. The striker is a really good benefactor for the beginning, as the AI doesn't really like to use vehicles in the beginning as it hasn't researched them yet, but all it would take is like 1 or 2 RPG shots and this thing's done. Luckily, I don't think they're going to flank us, and we should actually take this objective. I'm keeping these soldiers up here for, you know, cover for the up top, and the striker up there for just pretty much all around support. We'll go ahead and get these soldiers moved around. Maybe, I mean, they really only have shotguns, so they can't really do much at that far of a range. So we'll actually we'll have them push up to the little rock. We just barely managed to dodge that grenade. That could have been catastrophic. He throws a grenade over the building, and it actually did hit, but ooh, soldiers are taking some fire from that hill. He actually did get down. Get down, soldier, get down. You can reload later. You can reload later. Okay, I'm gonna manually control it to be a little more effective. And he managed to lay down and dodge my shot. Sadly, we did lose a battalion of soldiers, but it's not too much to worry. As bad as it sounds, the American assault force is actually mostly expendables. But once we get more into the Rangers and Marines, I need to worry more about their lives. But looks like he actually did capture that objective any second now. Looks like the flag is almost to the top. Once we get this flag tippy tops, it'll be a nice little victory for us. Little 5-minute battle. But as this progresses, it gets harder and harder for me, and if I don't get good researches, then it is going to be very unfortunate for me. Looks like we did actually get about 800 points, $800, and we actually did get 5 research points from that. And because we are defending, I would usually get a small defense, but it is our first defense, so we don't actually need to worry too much about it. I'm sure I'd be able to, I'm able to defend quite well if I do things quite nicely. But we do really need to rush down this Abrams, otherwise we will get absolutely slammed by tanks in the future. So we'll quickly get this and the Striker Mark II with the grenade launcher, I think that is on there, which is pretty good. Actually, we're going to hold off on the tank Striker, and what we're going to do instead is we're actually going to research the Marines. So we get a nice squad all around, good units, and we have an extra research point, which we can probably hold on to this as a just in case. We'll need it for the future. So let's go ahead and actually pull our assault squad out. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to dismiss them for a little bit of money back. I think it is what we bought them for. Yeah. So we got a little bit of a refund there. And we're actually going to buy a couple of squads of Marines. Can we get one more? Nice. That is beautiful. We actually can. We have a little bit more money. Can we maybe buy another striker? We could, which we are defending, so that is what we're actually going to do. We're actually going to get, yeah, let's go ahead and just get another basic striker. It's beautiful. We're going to be defending the desert camp, and let's go ahead and kick it off. Now, because we don't actually have a defense squad helping us defend, I am immediately going to have to call these strikers in, our vehicle strikers, and send them quickly to these objectives. Otherwise, we will unfortunately lose a couple, and we need to hopefully get enough points quickly. We're solely relying on vehicles and no infantry for the first few minutes of this battle, which could be very unfortunate. If we're lucky, we won't have to worry too much, and maybe we can make this. And it looks like they might actually be pushing this objective, possibly. No guarantee on it. I'm actually going to manually control this striker. No enemy foot mobiles yet, which is, oh, speak of the devil, light them up, boys. I'll let the AI deal with that. Perfect. We can get our Marines. These boys are pretty much all around good units. They're not as good as the Rangers, but you can't really pick and choose. Go ahead and get them there, and our striker is actually under attack. We'll actually suppressive fire, draw them out over here. The striker should be able to deal with them with that 7.62, I think. I think that is a 7.62, or maybe it is a 50. I'm not too certain. But we're about halfway there. I think it's a 10-minute defense, maybe, but with the cuts, it's probably only a few minutes for you guys. Missile just narrowly missed. I'm gonna manually control, see if I can get couple of cheeky shots in. I think there's one inside this tent. There's more coming. Gotta reload. Ooh, and he was to my left. I just didn't see him. I could mount a rescue op. Pull this soldier up. Move, move. Let's see if we can get this soldier back up and running. It's only a bullet wound into the heart. You can get back up. Looks like the main focus is actually coming from here. So what I might do is I'm actually gonna pull the striker up just a tad bit more. Nothing too crazy. Oh my, it's a slaughter. It's a slaughter. Oh, and just like that, it's over. Luckily, we did win that defense, which is pretty good, and it looks like we actually got 4 research from that defense, which is quite nice. I think I'm gonna hold off on getting this small defense till my next defense. What these do is they just give me pretty much extra AI, like just random AI to help a defense. And I think what we're gonna do with our 5 points is we're going to invest in the LAV. It has really nice firepower. And the next one will probably get the striker, or maybe the Bradley, like striker with the actual tank cannon on it. I don't think we have to worry too much about the, like, maybe tanks or something coming at us till a second. And we'll go ahead and save, I think, our 2 research, or maybe we'll get the, actually, no, we'll hold off on getting the call in stage 3. That just gives me another option to call in some more troops. And it looks like we're actually going to be attacking. What would we like to attack? Any research? See, this one right here is a 3-star. It's pretty dangerous, but as you can see right there, it does give us an extra research point, which would be very, very beneficial to me. I think that is what I'm going to do. It is in the town map, so we do have 2 strikers. I think I'm going to get a 3rd striker. Or I'm actually going to get an LAV to deal with the trucks. And maybe retire a striker to get another LAV? No, I wouldn't have enough. And it's not worth to get rid of both my strikers for a 2nd LAV. But I think that is going to be the plan of attack we got. Oh, actually, we're going to click this button right here. And we're actually going to resupply all of my troops, make sure they all have more ammo, and it also got us back 2 more soldiers that we did lose. Let me get a quick lay of the land. We're going to be assaulting the center town, and it looks like little fortification on the outskirts of town. Maybe a slight push, maybe through this. Oh, I think I heard something break over here, but we're definitely going to start by getting our armor up. And maybe setting them up for an attack. We're gonna just kind of pick off the people over here. We are able to snipe them. And you can already tell that LAV is just lighting up their fortifications like it's nothing. Just tearing them to shreds. I think it's what, shooting armor piercing, it looks like. and it looks like it might be empty, but you can never be too safe. Looks like there's already a truck over here. Maybe I can get it. Yes, and just like that, a beautiful explosion. Beautiful, beautiful. We're bound to be able to get the infantry, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this striker and pull it up to, I think about here would be nice. Go ahead and get our infantry, and almost ran one of them over. That would have been absolutely horrible. We'll go ahead and get this defense squad. We'll pull them over there, I think. Go ahead and pull the striker up a little bit. And we'll go ahead and get this marine group. I think over here would be nice. Maybe make a small push through there. We'll go ahead and get the LAV and push this bad boy up. Luckily, none of them have a rocket launcher. Otherwise, you'd be so screwed right now. They're puny little 7.62 and 5.56. Can't do anything to my armor. Luckily, for now at least. So we do have a bit of a benefactor. Look like maybe they're trying to retreat, but they can't really. Alright, let's go ahead and... Ooh, we did lose a soldier there. Let's see if I can see who did it. I think that man did it. Maybe. Let's go ahead and get our boys into a nice little defensive position here. And we'll go ahead and grab the second squad and go ahead and push these guys up into the front of the striker. And it looks like... Oh no. We actually did get hit, I think, by some sort of RPG, or maybe an RPG-7 or something, because our striker did get disabled. All of our crew is injured. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get this soldier, get him in. Yeah, the LAV didn't take any damage. The crew just ended up dying, so very, very unfortunate. Oh no, what was that? That is an artillery truck. I need to take that thing out. It's going to pepper my men. But sadly, there's only one person manning this tank. He's driving and shooting and doing all the work. I think I just barely managed to nick it. Ooh, that was such a close shot. I did lose a full squad, sadly. Where is it? There it is. Light it up. It's a hard fight. We need to get this. This group over here. Unfortunately, we did lose a full squad of Marines. And oh no. I pulled the... Oh no, I have to reload. Don't let him throw a grenade. Run him over. War crime. Oh, that's what happened. Oh wait, no, what? We're lucky we'll be able to get this item up. We have no infantry left. We just gotta hold this objective for a few seconds. Oh, we actually managed to capture it. Let's go. We got some more research points, but I think for a first quick episode, I think that is it. We almost lost our LAV, which costed quite a bit of money, and we did lose a full Marine group. We'll go ahead and resupply them. And we'll go ahead and click save. And I think that is where I'm going to leave the first episode off. If you want to see more of this, like the video, maybe comment you want to see more. I will happily play this game. I'm playing it anyway. I mean, if you want me to record it, go ahead and just let me know in the comments. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next episode or video. Thank you. Bye. Love you guys. Woo!